Hey, it's Aubrey. I'm going to go over Psalms 2 today. Why do the nations conspire and the peoples plot in vain? The kings of the earth rise up and the rulers band together against the Lord and against his anointed, saying, "Let us break their chains and throw off their shackles." This just indicates what we already know, and that is those in power that are against the Most High and Holy God are attempting to break his chains and throw off his shackles. They are, as the Bible would say, of their father, the devil. They do not consider God to be the ultimate authority, and so therefore they do not submit against to him, and then they are also against him. It goes on to say, "The one enthroned in heaven laughs. The Lord scoffs at them. He rebukes them in his anger and terrifies them in his wrath, saying, I have installed my king on Zion, my holy mountain." So the Lord is laughing at these people. He's like, okay. He rebukes them in his anger and he terrifies them in his wrath. So the things that are against them come from God or from God's legislation. And basically God is saying that he already has his kingdom set. He has his king set in Zion, and he does not need another kingship. He does not abide by the kingship of Satan. "I will proclaim the Lord's decree. He said to me, 'You are my son. Today I have become your father. Ask me, and I will make the nations your inheritance, the end of the earth your possession.'" Okay, so David is basically proclaiming all of these things about the Lord, and God blessed him. He said, "You are my son. Today I have become your father." Basically, because David was being obedient and acknowledging that God is king over all, he becomes family with God, which we later know that Christ is coming through that lineage. And God has basically stating to David, all you have to do is ask me, and the nations are your inheritance, and the end of the earth is your possession. And that is completed in the Messiah Christ. "You will break them with a rod of iron. You will dash them to pieces like pottery. Therefore, you kings, be wise. Be warned, you rulers of the earth. Serve the Lord with fear and celebrate his rule with trembling. Kiss his son, or he will be angry, and your way will lead to your destruction, for his wrath can flare up in a moment. Blessed are all who take refuge in him." And we see the correlation between this scripture and Revelations 2:18-27, where God was coming against Jezebel in the church of Thyatira. David received this gift, which is the rod of iron. And